Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated major league debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the major league pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield.
The afternoon for Toronto, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in the dirt. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 1:15.
So 2 balls and no strikes, making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
3 balls, no strikes.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And first offering is fouled off. Smith wheels and deals. Merrifield on the move. Nobody out. Runner at first. And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Smith comes to the plate. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Smith kicks and delivers. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Paul Molitor, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering upstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Merrifield over at first with 1 away. Fought off foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now the count filled up 3-2. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And now, Carlos Delgado. And first offering is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The 0-2 from Hilton. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Sean Green digs in now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And now the count is even. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. Ludwig going back, racing back some more. Looking up. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Around third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And Bichette is retired. And the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Blue Jays 3, and the Cardinals coming up. Back here in St. Louis, and on the mound in this one, Chris Bassett. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Ozzie Smith stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Stan Musial.
Well, this guy's been one of the greatest RBI men of all time. You talk about clutch hitting, there he is right there. I mean, in a tough situation for the defense and for that pitcher, this is the last guy you want to see because you know when he steps in the box, he usually delivers.
Lou Brock batting with one down takes a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
One down, base is empty. Trying to bunt his way on to first, and he beats it.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
So up next, Seth Hargrove. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Bassett with a look to first. Brock back easily. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Delgado pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Mark McGwire. Big-time power. There goes Brock. They pitch out. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
2 outs. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. The count 2-1. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Flying around third is Brock. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the catcher, Joe Torre. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. On a line, base hit. McGwire around third. The tag, and he's safe.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. In there for strike 1. The pitch. Out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Cardinals 2. Second inning set to go. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The wide to kick the pitch. And ball 1. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 3-2. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Digging in, Joe Carter. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Righty to the plate. And strike 2.
0-2.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that one is inside ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on the way. Good eye right there. Here's Smith with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. Guerrero, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one off the outside edge. Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed. And the pitch. In the air, right field. Musial snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that misses off the outside edge. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a bouncer. Merrifield to first in time. And a quick out, number one.
Batting in, the right fielder, Stan.
Next to hit, Stan Musial. That just misses. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And he chases that one below the zone. Ball to strike. The pitch. And fouled off. And the righty deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now up for St. Louis, Ryan Ludwig. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside part of the plate. Here's a 1-1. Popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played two full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. Leading off Kevin Kiermaier. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he deals. And that one missing low. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Next offering is in for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first with one gone. Carlos Delgado next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch out, but no action. Molitor at first, one gone. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Pickoff attempt by Smith. Molitor dives back in safely. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Sean Green getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike one. Green, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
There's a strike at the knees. Righty delivers. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. First and second, 2 down. Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that's a little bit high. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. Down. And that's ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering is fouled back.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Blue Jays strand 3, but they're up 3-2. Back here in St. Louis as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith. And here it comes. Just missed. The 1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. Kiermaier makes the grab, one away.
The left fielder, number 20,
Lou Brock next up for the Cardinals. And a bunt towards third. Sends it to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Hargrove takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. Kiermaier makes the play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it 3-2. Back here at Busch Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Joe Carter. Smith back to work. And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Righty to the plate. High fly ball out into left center field. And makes the grab. One down. Singy, it feels like we're approaching decision time for this coaching staff with the rookie on the mound.
Yeah, they've got him for a few runs so far, and the pitch count's starting to get up there a little bit. So coaching staff at least looking to come up with a plan, if not coming out to the mound soon. So probably not the outing he was dreaming of, but he's done some good things in this one.
Kirk at the plate now. That's ball one. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And look out. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Kicks and deals. That to right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
That one pushed foul. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire. And the right-hander back to work. 0-1.
You know, these Cardinals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And a 1-1. Late swing, fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And the batter now, Joe Torre. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And the righty deals. And there's a ball. In the air, right side. Green gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. That misses the zone, and now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. And welcome back. And now Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Slow roller up the middle. Gorman whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Paul Molitor next up for the Blue Jays. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat
dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
You know, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two and two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. In the dirt. Fires over to first. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Left-hand hitter waits. Ripped to short. Bichette. Jump throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Merrifield tossed to second, on to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now the center fielder, Ryan Ludwig. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Kicks and fires. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now here is Sean Green. Smith back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Jordan Hicks up and loosening in the pen. Cabrera, the power lefty, up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 gone here.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Fly ball down the line. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Hilton Smith departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jordan Hicks. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A strikeout and a walk. Ball 1, no strikes. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Man at second. That one missed. Payoff pitch. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
starter. In the box now, takes strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
At the belt and fires. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is down low. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And a foul ball. Bichette, the lead runner, out at second. Guerrero on at first with 2 down. And downstairs. The pitch. Next offering is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Back to the top of the lineup, Whit Merrifield. Now at the plate, 1 for 2. Ball 1 low.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he takes a strike. 2 outs. Bases are full. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. The right-hander back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he grabs it in foul ground. And a pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. The pitch. And that one is inside.
2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Popped up. Bichette makes the grab, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 20,
Lou Brock next up for the Cardinals. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Now 1-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. And he deals. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Green gets under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Seth Hargrove. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In there, and it's 0-1. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one misses in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. Redbirds down quietly, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Genesis Cabrera. This is his first appearance of the season. Well, 1-run game. Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty shallow. The pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. That's towards center. Ludwig on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. And here is Paul Molitor. First offering misses the mark. And that's outside.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Into left center for a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Smith with a relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys work so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Yeah, the batter now, Carlos Delgado. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. And now 2-0. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Next offering is down low. 3-1. Sean Green on deck for the Blue Jays. Three 1 is on the way. And now it's filled up.
Count is 3-2.
Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Nope. Ball 4.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Now it's the right fielder, Sean Green. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
0-1.
Base knock center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
First pitch just misses.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one fouled off. And now the lefty. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
This one high in the air to left center. Ludwig on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So the Blue Jays strand 3, but they still lead at 3-2. Bottom of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Mark McGwire.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Here comes the 0-1. That one out to right. Green tracks it down for the out.
Now catcher, Joe Torre.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Torre, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yimi Garcia, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hanky getting loose as well. The wind of the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering way off the plate. Nolan Arenado to bat next. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
The Uncle Charlie Boo kept it up his sleeve the entire bat until the 6th pitch. Snapped it off, dropped it in there, and just froze it.
What's with the Uncle Charlie nickname? I mean, people use it all the time. Doesn't feel like it's common knowledge as to why.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like something we could find on the interweb, though.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. But why not like Uncle Carl or something like that? Uncle Curly.
Uncle Boo.
Well, but then what would it be, a breaking ball? The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it's even up.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
On the ground. Over to first, and they get Arenado for the out. And that will end the inning. On the mound now, Chris Stratton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Joe Carter digs in now.
Number 29, Joe Carter.
Here comes a pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Righty delivers. That misses, and it's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. Out there to center. Ludwig under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now back, catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That's in for a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and
lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
all over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Ripped on a line to center. And he'll play it on a bounce. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One away, runners at first and third. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Left-hand batter waits.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Kirk at third. Merrifield at first. 1 gone. Popped up right side. Makes the grab. 2 away now.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Paul Molitor next up for the Blue Jays. The other way. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Mesa. This is his 3rd time out this year. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jordan Romano, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. The tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's Bolton.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Tyler O'Neill. At the plate, Stan Musial. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the 1-0. Just missed. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Ryan Ludwig in the on-deck circle. And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, Tommy Edman. And up next for St. Louis, Ryan Ludwig. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one's in there, 0-1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Smith swings through it for strike 1. The switch hitter batting right. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Eric Swanson. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 53, Eric Swanson.
2 on, 1 out. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. There's a strike. And the 0-1. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. That one felt good. His 150th career homer. Just like that, they move in front. It's 6-3. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Seth Hargrove will hit next. This guy with light tower power. And that's in there for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch misses outside. And 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
McGuire stands in now and watches strike 1. That one drilled left field. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 7-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Adam Simber. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Stepping in, Joe Torre. In there for strike 1. December is ready. Out front and foul to the left side. Swings and misses, struck him out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Now into the ball game on defense, Tommy Edman. He takes over and right. Also into the ball game, Paul DeYoung. He'll play second.
Now at second, number 15.
And now it's going to be Carlos Delgado. This guy has turned into a beast. Stratton, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the right-hander back to work. That catches the corner. And that's downstairs and outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Sean Green next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And the right-hander deals to third. Arenado. And he's safe at first.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
So digging in, Bo Bichette.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Green, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one ripped into right and foul ball. Throw to first, and he's back in there. And here it comes. Got it by him for the K. So they're down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is the ball game.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors, they left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.